Shane. Shane. My boy. It's time. Woo! Wait, is this a similar trailer, different trailer? Alright. This looks good. As always.
Please welcome Yoshinori Kitase, producer, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Why does that one person look like they're gonna cry? What?
大変嬉しく思います。22年間の時を経て、あのキャラクターたちが非常に美しく、さらに魅力的になって帰ってきました。
I'm very happy to be able to introduce this long-beloved title once again. After 22 years, the familiar
no,
characters
don't be
we
a
love have
Bethesda guy,
returned,
please.
while becoming
Don't
more
scream.
beautiful and captivating than ever before.
We don't need that.
今まで応援し続けてくださっているファンの皆さん、長年のサポートありがとうございます。大変お待たせいたしました。新たなる冒険へと共に踏み出すことを非常に楽しみにしております。
To our longtime
Hey Watkins,
fans,
what's up?
we thank you for your support and patience over these years, and we look forward to embarking on this journey together.
FF7 をリメイクするにあたって、ファイナルファンタジー7の世界観やキャラクターたちをより深く今回は描いております。ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクプロジェクトの最初の作品となる本作では、ミッドガルのストーリーを広大にかつ緻密に語っております。またゲームデザインも今作用に最適化しておりまして、ブルーレイ2枚組相当のボリュームを見込んでおります。一本の独立したゲームとして十分期待に応える作品になっております。
Remaking Final Fantasy VII has allowed us to dive much deeper into the world and its characters than ever before. The game design was optimized for this title as well, and we anticipate 2 Blu-ray discs worth of gameplay content. The first game in this project expands on the story of Midgar and is such an elaborate retelling that it has become a solid standalone game in its own right.
これからご紹介する映像およびゲームプレイで、ファンの方の、期待を決して裏切らない皆さんのね、よく知っているFF7 に再会できることとなります。
Through the content we are about to unveil today, and through all that we have yet to unveil, we will not disappoint your expectations. Your reunion with the Final Fantasy VII you know is near.
それと同時にですね、当時を知らないゲームファンの方は、
I wonder how much it's gonna cost for each one. Like, is each thing gonna cost
To newcomers who never
price of a
played the
game?
original, we present to you a completely new Final Fantasy and a perfect starting point to explore the world of Final Fantasy VII.
Please welcome Neil Pabone, Senior Manager, Product Marketing, Square Enix.
はい、本日はですね、ニールにゲームプレイを紹介してもらいます。
So, Neil is here to introduce you and walk you through gameplay.
Thank you, Katase-san. All right, everyone, let's mosey. Final Fantasy VII Remake features a hybrid gameplay system that merges real-time action with strategic command-based combat. For starters, Each press of the
Okay,
square
so I saw
button
the
is a
other
swing
day.
of Cloud's Buster Sword.
It looks like you
Cloud
can
attacks,
roll.
dodges, and blocks
Okay, you
all
can
in
dodge
real
on your
time.
own.
His standard attacks do some damage, but they barely scratch
The
surface
effects,
of Cloud's true
whenever you
potential.
strike,
Succeeding on the
are really
battlefield
cool.
requires
Like,
much
they
more
look
than
really,
just
really
hacking
cool.
and slashing. Cloud needs to be tactical. He needs
Look at those effects whenever he actually hits.
2 ATB bars are displayed in the lower right.
Okay, so
These
you
fill
can
up
block.
slowly over time, but fill much faster as Cloud lands standard attacks. Once an ATB bar is full, you can enter tactical mode, where time slows to a crawl and you have the opportunity to choose actions from the command menu. Katase-san, I've had the pleasure of seeing quite a bit of the game, but tactical mode never gets old for me. I could just sit here
I mean, that
all
look-
day
that looks
long and watch
awesome.
this beautiful slow motion action.
観客の皆さんはね、おそらくね、他の部分をもう少し見たいのではないかと思いますが、皆さんいかがでしょう。
I think the audience would like to see more. Isn't that right, everyone?
Fair enough. Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Well, once in tactical mode, you can choose to perform various abilities, such as Cloud's Braver attack.
Okay.
Using an item in battle will deplete an ATB charge, and if Cloud has the right materia equipped and enough MP, he can use ATB charges to cast spells.
Okay.
Of course,
Yeah.
this being a remake, we're sure to see some familiar faces. With the use of his iconic gun arm, Barrett is able to target enemies at a distance.
Okay.
Barrett's standard attacks generate ATB charges similar to Cloud, but his abilities are entirely different.
Steel
Switching between
skin.
characters in combat is done with a single button press,
Overcharge.
which makes rotating through party members a snap.
Punisher
Speaking of other
mode.
party members, Katase-san, when are we going to see Tifa in action?
Yeah, I want to see Tifa.
Maybe soon.
All right. Characters will continue to fight even when you're not
I wanna-
controlling them
I wanna
directly,
see
but it's
Tifa
up
too.
to you to choose how
I don't
and
really
when
like
ATB
that-
charges are used.
I just need to see
You
her.
can maximize your effectiveness by switching between characters or issuing commands to characters with full ATB bars. Every enemy has a focus gauge that fills up as you do damage. When the gauge is full, the enemy becomes staggered and you'll deal bonus damage.
Okay.
Tactical mode evokes the command selections from the original Final Fantasy VII and allows players to enjoy battle while taking the time to think strategically. For players who prefer fast-paced action, abilities and spells can be bound to shortcuts for immediate execution. Shortcuts make combat extremely dynamic, but the choice of using them is entirely up to you. Right, Katase-san?
そうですね、プレイスタイルに合わせて楽しめるゲームになっておりますので、ぜひご期待ください。
That's right. The game has been made so that you can choose how to play. I hope players get excited about this.
Well, that's a brief introduction to combat in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and we look forward to showing you a whole lot more in the coming months. For now, let's see how Cloud and Barrett do against a more formidable foe.
Okay, so boss fight, or at least.
You double crossing! Heads up. What in the hell?
Okay, so this is the Scorpion boss. Yeah.
How the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating. With the
So
internal
you're
steel
now.
components, lightning magic.
No other option.
Trying to remember the order that happens in.
Shit. Should I be worried?
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn.
Oh man. Damn.
I ain't gonna get away. Oh yeah! Time for some hardcore payback.
So they got a stagger. You can do bonus damage.
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine. Bring it on. About damn time. Ain't that something you want to
weak spot.
Bingo. Focus on that core. Take him down. Damn it. Need to heal up soon. Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
What do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Suck on this!
Strike now before it fires again.
Come get some. Hey, it's doing that thing again.
Find cover and hunker down.
Again and again and again. Now, get in there and get that. What's it doing now?
An auto repair kit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
The fire coming!
There's so many effects going on. Jeez.
Taking over. Going in. You're as good as dead.
Yeah, the effects look so good. Each strike feels like it has a lot of impact.
20 minutes until detonation.
Okay, so that shows that that's happening. That shows you at least when that's happening. I think a lot of people were confused because of how it looked like the place was blowing up already. But that was just because of the boss.
Please welcome Tetsuya Nomura, director, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Thank you for joining us, Nomura-san. It is an absolute honor to have you here. Katase-san, how do you feel working with Nomura-san once again on Final Fantasy VII Remake?
はい、
Oh, yeah.
原作
Combat
の
looks
FF7
way
以降
better than 15 to
何作
me.
もね一緒にねその後も仕事はしてるんですけども、今作のようにね再びねディレクションキャラクターデザイナーそしてねストーリーとねがっつり組むのはまた久しぶりなのでね22年前と全く変わらない熱量でね今作でも取り組んでいる姿を見てね私も正直ね喜んでいます。
Since the original Final Fantasy VII, I've worked with him on many titles, but it has been a while since we've actually had him work so heavily on a project like this, from the direction to character design to the story. And I'm really happy to see him working on this title with the same passion that he had 22 years ago.
はい、
野村さん、コメントどうぞ。
はい、今まで結構長い間お待たせしましたが、
That's the guy who
ずっと応援して
works on
くだ
those
さっている
games that you
ファンの
really
皆
like
様、
called
本当にありがとう
Kingdom
ございまし
Hearts.
た。そしてですね、皆さん今日初めて、プレイ画面を結構長めに見たと思いますが、おそらく想像してたものとは少し違ったんじゃないかなと、思っております。
So first and foremost, we wanted to extend our gratitude to those who have been waiting so patiently and have been supporting us for such a long time until now. And also, we've taken a look at gameplay right now, and we fairly showed you a good bit.
This in-audience camera is freaking me out a bit.
そういうわけなので、
Ah,
ぜひ
these
触れてみ
cameras.
たいんじゃないかなと思いましてですね。
What?
実際
What?
に
It's so blurry. What are the?
触って
What
み
is
た
this
いですかね。
camera?
And I was wondering,
It's super
do you
blurry.
guys
It's
want
focused
to
on the girl
actually
right-
play the game?
ということでですね、明日から開催されます E3 のですね、スクエアエニックスブースの方で、
Oh, they get to play the game. That's cool.
セブンリメイク、プレイアブル出展しています
I can
の
already
で、
tell that's what he
ぜ
said.
ひ機会のある方は、触れてみてください。
So we actually have playable demo kiosks available at the Square Enix E3 booth. So I hope you have the opportunity to try it out.
はい。それではですね、最後に、皆さんにご覧いただきたいものがありますので、ぜひ、昨日はですね、コンサートの方でショート版のトレーラーを、公開しましたけども、今日はロング版をご用意してますので、ぜひご覧ください。
So finally, there is something that we wanted to show you. Yesterday we showed you a short version of a trailer at the Final Fantasy VII concert. Today we have a longer version.
Okay. So this is the trailer
お願いします。
All right, please take a look.
that most people watched last night, except extended. You will get to see what those things were that seem to be attacking them at the end of the trailer.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche.
This guy looks different from what I remember. I mean, obviously he looks different, like detail-wise, but I mean,
For saving my life.
seems like he's different size.
You think he's a keeper?
Oh my god. Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice.
Help me!
Oh, here. Yeah, what the heck is this? Oh, she was actually...
Have you been a good girl?
Best girl.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped. My turn.
Yo! Yo! Yes! People are we're all fangirling over her.
Get going.
Dang. Yo, she's kicking ass. Yo.
Got you now!
Oh.
You're not
Clown.
Monka S.
Favor to ask of you. Run away. You
Monka W.
Hold on to that hatred.
Yo, that was an awesome trailer. See, I feel like they could have just... I feel like they could have just shown that today and that would have been fine. But I guess I gotta give the concert people... What is it? Chocobo chick? What? So wait. I'm confused. Like, it's just a game? Oh. Whoa, what the hell? So it's just a game by itself? They're just gonna sell it as a $60 game, I guess? I think, yeah, that was it. Don't nod.
Hey, just the son I wanted to see.
It is. Technically. Like, it will be multiple things, but it's like, it's just a game. Like, that's just a game. By its $60 game, is my guess. Midgar by itself.
Ready when you are, young master.
Oh my god, this is so exciting. Oh my gosh.
I love the setting. It's so beautiful, man.
Time to hit the road.
It'll be fine, Daniel. As long as we're together.
I want to see what his power can do.
Come on, Daniel. You got this.
Starting to be able to control his powers.
Oh no.
No, I shouldn't do this.
Stop it, you crazy?
On the ground, now. Whoa. Oh my god.
I miss Dad.
I'm so sorry, Daniel. I'm really glad I got to meet you.
It's the same for me.
Ah, bro hug.
What a nice dude, man.
It's the puppy! The puppy!
We got a puppy!
Daniel! Come on!
Run!
Do it, Daniel! Now!
Oh, this is gonna be the cliffhanger.
That's so sad!
God damn it.
Stop, Daniel. I said stop!
Don't grab me!
That was so intense.
It's my power, not yours.
What the? No, that's the ending, isn't it?
This game is awesome.
From ages long ago, miasma has blanketed the world. Crystals keep the deadly miasma in check, but the crystal's power is not eternal. These are the chronicles
Fancy
of brave
Crystal
young
Chronicles.
adventurers who journey to protect their home. These are the Crystal Chronicles.
If we had no crystals, miasma would consume us all, correct?
Never did I imagine that it could be so bright.
In online multiplayer,
Yeah, this is online,
caravan with
from what I
friends
remember.
wherever they
Like,
may be.
the remake part.
Keep the adventure
the-
close at hand. The
do
journey
you
now
call it?
unfolds
Just a
on
port?
smartphones. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition. This winter, embark on a new journey once more.
Ah, they didn't give a date. Dang it.
The journey begins.
Lead us on our way.
This should be fun.
This world is full of mysteries.
Prepare yourself.
I want to hear more about the other one. The like prequel thing. That sounds like it has a better story. The prequel sounds like it has a way better story.
This will settle things.
My blade protects those in need.
Let's end this, shall we?
I grant I'll strike you down.
I'm ready for you.
This is our chance.
Octopath Traveler.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Yes! Baby!
It's bigger! It's better! It's the one, the only, the builder of the game! It's Dragon Quest Builders 2!
We got the last remnant announced for Switch.
The children of Hargon, the vile cult that worships destruction, has outlawed the building, cooking, and creation of all things, and captured the builders. All hope seems to be lost until you, a young apprentice builder, manages to escape the clutches of evil. Washed up on the deserted shores of the Isle of Awakening, and with the help of your spirited and mysterious companion, Malroth, it is up to you to doff your mallet and club, unravel the riddles of this land, and defeat the hateful children of Harkon. Travel the diverse islands and discover your true potential as a master builder. There is a land of adventure with many islands offering unlimited building combinations. You will have to master new crafting skills on each island, with more to do and even more to create. Everything in Dragon Quest Builders 2 is much, much bigger! Build huge structures in a larger world with more variety and options than ever before, and with a little help from the eager islanders. The world is humongous, and you'll need your wits about you to get around.
No, he's
Run
riding that
across
thing.
open fields and explore ruins, treacherous mines, and spectacular castles. Dive into the watery depths to discover hidden treasures. Climb the highest mountains to catch the sunset. And glide home to rest up for your next day of adventure. But beware, monsters roam this land and will need to be
Yeah, that thing
dispatched
is
with cunning
huge.
composure. Luckily, accompanying you on your quest is the enigmatic Malroth, an aggressive amnesiac with a fondness for fighting foes. Use powerful attacks on the battlefield to take down monstrous beasts. Work together with your villagers to till soil, plant seeds, and raise a multitude of crops. Be sure to customize the way you build your fields to support the kind of crops you're growing. Harvest anything from the humble cabbage and wheat to tantalizingly tasty tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Big projects require big, big help. You and 3 friends can team up online to build anything you can imagine. Let your creativity run wild! The only limit is your imagination, so call on your friends and build your fate together! The road you build is paved with peril, young builder. Only you can defeat the children of Hargon. Bring an end to destruction and save the world in Dragon Quest Builders 2!
Yo.
Old luminary. Yggdrasil's chosen.
Well, you're the reincarnation.
I'm so excited. I waited for this game. It gets all the retro stuff added to it. That is so cool. Like, oh, I'm so excited for that. And it gets all the different music too.
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the luminary.
Do not lose heart. Do not look back. Remember, you're the luminary.
Yes, exactly. I'm so excited that they added the stuff from the 3DS version. Definitive edition.
Hello everyone, this is Carolina.
Alberto and Carlos Mastreta.
We're a family of motorsport fans from Mexico, and we're the founders of Original Fire Games.
Over the last few decades, we have seen a fascinating evolution in racing games. Nowadays, you can drive almost any type of car on amazing recreations of the best tracks in the world.
However, we believe it's time to try something different. We want to do this by reviving a style that pioneered racing games decades ago.
Our game mixes top-down racing with a classic, sharp arcade look and tactile driving physics, which brings together a whole range of styles and eras of motorsport.
We are delighted to share this moment with you.
And show a sneak preview of our game, which Square Enix Collective will publish in 2020.
Join us for the ride, and see you again soon.
Battalion 1944 recaptures the core of classic competitive first-person shooters. You'll need to quickly coordinate strategies with your team on the fly, whilst keeping your movement nimble and your aim precise if you hope to beat out the competition. There are multiple game modes for you and your team to dive into.
Test your skills in domination, capture the flag, or team deathmatch, and perfect your tactics in the highly competitive Wartide game mode. Faceit competitive toolset is fully integrated into the game, bringing world-renowned competitive matchmaking, 1v1s, tournaments, rankings, and leaderboards. Kill enemies, win matches, and rank up to demonstrate your Battalion 1944 prowess and unlock visual customization rewards. Each season will bring challenges for you to complete and medals to unlock, whilst tracking your in-game accomplishments and providing you with an easy way to compare them against your friends via in-game leaderboards. Halt the Axis offensive in their tracks with the rapid-fire PPSH, or take fire with pixel precision with the Mosin Nagant, and a whole host of new weapons just as deadly as their owners. With a range of environments to test your skills in, and a variety of weapons at your disposal, play as a team and compete to be top of the leaderboards. Available now on Steam.
I'm doing a lot of available nows. A lot. Square Enix and music. So is this why we can't get more music for Cloud and Smash Brothers? Because of this? Can we get them in Smash Brothers, please? Damn it. Oh, this is the Kingdom Hearts trailer that was shown at the concert. It doesn't really show much besides like playing as the characters you didn't play as. Yeah, you're playing as Aqua. Basically a DLC reminder.
Please welcome Naoki Yoshida, producer and director, Final Fantasy XIV Online.
Final Fantasy XIV DLC.
Hi guys! Hi guys! My name is Naoki Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV. 今日はですね、すみません、短い時間ですが、僕からはいよいよこの7月2日発売となるファイナルファンタジー14拡張パッケージ第3弾漆黒のヴィランズの紹介をさせていただきます。
So we'd like to take a little bit of your time to show off Shadowbringers Final Fantasy XIV's third expansion pack, which is releasing on July the 2nd.
Man, that lighting is weird. It's like they got them all under a black light. Anyone notice that?
なんと世界で累計登録アカウント数1600万を突破し、なんとこのですね、漆黒のヴィランズの発売を前にして、有料会員数も過去最高を更新することができました。これらはすべて世界中のプレイヤー、光の戦士の皆さんのおかげです。この場を借りて改めてお礼申し上げます。
It's been 6 years since the release of A Realm Reborn in 2013, and over the years we have surpassed 16 million total registered users. Plus, we have reached the highest number of active subscribers in history, in its history, before the launch of Shadowbringers. This is all thanks to our players, our warriors of light.
このシャドーブリンガーズではですね、拡張パッケージにとどまらない新作 RPG1 本分のボリュームとそしてゲーム体験をお届けしたいと思います。
We view Shadowbringers as more than a simple expansion pack, but as a new game filled with volume and gameplay experiences that are comparable to a brand new standalone RPG title.
また新ジョブであるガンブレーカー、それから踊り子、新種族のロスガルとビエラなど、これからファイナルファンタジー14を始める皆さんにも多数の新規の要素が用意されています。
And there's so many new elements in the game for those who have yet to play Final Fantasy XIV, including 2 new jobs, the Gunbreaker and the Dancer, as well as 2 new playable races, the Frothgar and the Viera.
ぜひファイナルファンタジーシリーズの最新作としてファイナルファンタジー7リメイクの発売、2020年3月3日までの間、漆黒のヴィランズをお楽しみください。
We are excited to bring Shadowbringers as the latest installment in the Final Fantasy franchise for our fans to enjoy, at least until 2020 March 3rd, when Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out.
それではいよいよ7月2日、ローンチとなりますが、この場で世界初公開となるその漆黒のヴィランズのローンチトレーラーをご覧いただこうと思います。
We are pleased to bring a world premiere of the launch trailer for Shadowbringers releasing on July the 2nd.
Please take a look.
Anybody here play Final Fantasy 14?
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when.
In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future.
That's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back.
The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. That's him. That's Volthree.
Yo, that guy is
Sin Eaters are part of Dulmore's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether.
This world's beyond saving.
like those who try to save it. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Final Fantasy Remake's First Class Edition cost $330?
Everything we did.
Jesus.
Everything we gave. What was it for? How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. Through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard, but it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Heidelin are not gods. But
They are gods after a fashion, yes. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
I feel like there are some people who are very excited and then there are others who have no idea what's going on. I am the second. It's like a parkour zombie escape. Okay, never mind. For a second, there's just such focus on it that I was thrown off because like literally all they were showing at first was parkour. That's why I was a bit confused. They didn't show like any of the other things you could do at first. What? Romancing Saga, yeah. Romancing Saga. Hey Bree. You missed all the Final Fantasy VII stuff. Silly. The limited edition of Final Fantasy VII Remake is $330. And that's only for the first game. The first part. Or I hope that that would at least come with like a guarantee to get all the other ones. Because you can't pay $330 and then not get all the other. That would suck.
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Enjoyed by fans the world over, has surpassed 39 million downloads. Now, Square Enix proudly presents the international reveal of a new title born from the FFBE universe. War of the Visions, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. These two titles, FFBE and War of the Visions, will be the pillars of the growing world of Lapis. This is the story of Ardora, a continent of Lapis. A tiny spark here ignites the flames that would embroil the entire continent in conflict.
Has anyone played this?
Later spoken of as the War of the Visions. Leonis, ruled by the Red Lion Monarch, possesses the power of visions as well as twin princes. Horan, the great Western Kingdom, governed by a policy of peace and its brave and wise king. Fennis, where the king of the savages has organized the barbarian tribes into Ardora's mightiest militant state. Wezet, the great eastern kingdom over which reigns its icy despot. Crystal Sanctum, a religious city-state with believers throughout Ardora, founded by one who claims to be God. Each burdened with its own dignity, thus is the curtain drawn on a struggle in which the fate of nations rests. All is for one's homeland. War of the Visions, Final Fantasy, Brave Exvius. Now in development.
Okay. It does kind of look like Three Houses. Is this a new IP? Outriders. I don't know. I do not know.
Please welcome Sebastian Wojciechowski, Studio Head, People Can Fly.
Jeez.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sebastian Wojciechowski, Studio Head of People Can Fly, the studio behind Bulletstorm and Gears of War Judgment. Yeah, any Bulletstorm fans in the house? All right. Wow, let me tell you, it feels great to be here and feels amazing to be able to finally announce Outriders. I'd like to thank the team at People Can Fly. You guys are amazing, and I know that some of you are watching this live, even though it's 4 a.m. in the morning in Poland, so make a noise for them, please.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you. And of course, Square Enix for the help and support as we work together on this exciting new IP. You know, over the past few years, People Can Fly has grown to over 200 developers and 4 studios across Poland, the UK, and most recently the US to bring you what is our most ambitious shooter to date. To present more of our vision, I would like to take this moment to introduce a short video from our game director, Bartek Mita. So thanks a lot. More on Outriders this winter.
They're gonna show gameplay?
Thank you.
Maybe?
Shooters are in our DNA. It's our passion. And it's what we do. Outriders draws on all our experience from all our previous titles. It's a game.
I have no
we wanted to
idea
make for a
how
very
long this
time.
is supposed to be.
We
It's definitely
describe
longer
Outriders
than
as a dark, modern shooter
the one last
built
time.
with traditional values. By that, I mean we are creating an experience with a strong story. that
I
you
think
can
there
enjoy
might
with
be
your
more
friends
than
or on
Avengers.
your own.
But that's just
We want to
what
tell
I
a complete
think.
story. We are confident. We are building a shooter with a powerful gunplay, incredible weaponry, and a hostile new world we want to spend many hours in. It's a game we've had in our heads ever since People Can Fly left Epic Games. Outriders is a 1, 2 or 3 player drop in, drop out road shooter. In our game, you will create your own Outrider and journey across the hostile planet of Enoch in search of the source of a mysterious
Okay.
signal.
I can see stuff
It's a pretty dark and
happening on the
unforgiving
screen.
world. And yes, there is a lot more depth to the game, but I can't say too much more right now.
Yeah, I think there's more than just Avengers that they're going to talk about. Maybe they're... How long was Microsoft's? I can't remember.
Reincarnation is the foundation of our way of life.
Okay.
We
I didn't-
celebrate the lives we've been given and offer up prayers for the next.
This is,
It is grief of death which
yeah,
shackles
this is
the
that game
living
that...
and causes the dead to stray. Indeed, there is no greater affront to reincarnation.
Where did we see this game?
So
I'm
we
trying to
turn
remember.
our grief to joy as we send off the dead.
We saw it in a Nintendo... Was it a Nintendo Direct? We did see it
But
before.
the souls of those who held back their tears in life still need
I think it might have been a
salvation
Nintendo Direct.
in death. A duty that falls to the Watchers.
Yeah.
The Watchers Sever the bonds that tie the lost
Looks
to this
cool.
world, and
Looks
send
really
them
cool.
off to the next. They navigate the emotions of the living and the dead. They prize life.
I don't know,
above
Shane.
all else.
It could happen today, it could happen tomorrow. It's a pretty good chance.
This is the story of one watcher.
Oh my god. What? Final Fantasy VIII? What? A Final Fantasy VIII remaster? Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! No! Why is it getting choppy right now? Why? Why are the frames dropping? During this trailer. No! I'm so mad. Ah, come on, Square.
Is that a joke? Did Thor make a joke? Cap, they got pulsar tanks.
Tony, Thor, the cables! Cat, what's going on over there?
The heck?
Start the Chimera, what's your status?
What?
Others call them murderers.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
Well, we all lost something that day. But that's not how the story ends.
What in the world?
Well, what are we waiting for?
Please welcome Sean Eskai, Creative Director, Crystal Dynamics, and Bill Roseman, Vice President and Creative Director, Marvel Games.
Was that Crossbones?
Yeah. Thank you. We love you. Yeah. Thank you everyone. We are incredibly excited to reveal Marvel's Avengers to the world. A few years ago, Crystal Dynamics and Marvel began collaborating on an original Avengers game. One that combined epic action-adventure with cinematic storytelling. A game where we as players can experience in both single-player and co-op what it's like to be Earth's mightiest heroes.
Do I have any true believers in the house? Yes! Awesome. Because you will instantly recognize your favorite superheroes and villains, but you'll also see that they're unique to this game, as this is Crystal's interpretation of these iconic characters.
Our story begins at A-Day, as San Francisco celebrates the opening of the Avengers West Coast headquarters, and the team's custom helicarrier, outfitted with a strange experimental energy source. However, the day turns deadly when an attempt to steal this new technology results in massive destruction. Blamed for the tragedy, the Avengers are outlawed and our heroes disband.
5 years later, a horrific evil threatens the world, and our only hope is to reassemble Earth's mightiest heroes. You'll play as your favorite Avengers in an all-new original story showcasing authentic Marvel heroism and humanity.
I just don't understand what happened to
using
the
what matters
frames.
to you most and fighting to get it back.
What happened to the frames on the trailer? I was,
Yeah!
like, messed it up.
Most importantly, this is a story about self-acceptance in the face of adversity, about embracing our individual powers and learning that together we are mighty.
You'll lead the team as the legendary super soldier, Captain America.
Legendary Super Saiyan.
You'll call down the lightning as the Asgardian god of thunder, Thor. You'll channel the anger of scientist Bruce Banner by unleashing the Hulk. You'll gather intel and strike swiftly as the ultimate tactical spy, Black Widow. And finally, you'll blast through the sky as the charismatic Tony Stark, known to the wider world as the Armored Iron Man.
To bring this incredible story to life, we've assembled an all-star cast. I'll let them introduce themselves.
I mean, honestly, I kind of would rather it be like like Spider-Man, than
So, here we are. Avengers assembled.
be something else.
Who are you people again?
These are some pretty.
Hi, I'm Troy Baker, and
I was gonna say these are some pretty
Hi, I'm Jeff
big
Sherman, and I played Captain America.
video game
I'm Travis Willingham, and
voice
I play
actors.
Thor.
Hi, I'm Laura Bailey, and I'm playing Black Widow.
Hi, I'm Nolan North, and I play Tony Stark. There's certain characters I don't think you ever have to be talked into.
Yeah.
You know, so we'd like to have you play Tony Stark, Iron Man. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, these are some of the best video game voice actors
You
that
know,
there
everybody
are,
always
basically.
portrays him as this super confident character. And I think it's a mask for him. I think he's one of the most vulnerable guys.
I think Bruce is just such a cool character. A lot of people are really quick to bring out the big green, but I think that Bruce is a super complex character. It's fun, and I've never played him before.
What is very relatable about Natasha is she's extremely capable, but she's at the core, she's human. She's surrounded by all of this larger than life stuff, and she has to step up to it.
I feel like Thor got really interesting in the last 10 or 15 years. For me, I like where he's kind of landed in the public eye, you know.
One of the things I think is cool about Cap is I never feel like he necessarily wants to be a leader. He accepts that he is. I feel like sometimes the best leaders are the ones who don't necessarily want to be, but they're right for the job.
Having an original story to tell as well, what they've done at Crystal Dynamics is great, so I think everybody's going to be pretty stoked.
The Avengers are at their best when they are all together, but the chemistry is do not shake.
Thanks everybody for joining us. Can't wait for you to be able to play the game, but right now, you don't have to wait for some exclusive content.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
Did you even check the science? Did you check
It was a
the science?
heist, Bruce.
No.
We were outsmarted.
The Terrigen reactor was unstable, and you knew that, and you still paraded it before the entire world.
So what? We just give up?
We didn't give up, Tony. We failed. At least I can admit that. We failed him. We failed him.
Please welcome Scott Amos, Head of Studio, and Megan Marie, Senior Community and Social Media Manager, Crystal Dynamics.
Hello, E3! You've just seen a high-level view of the cinematic and character-driven campaign of Marvel's Avengers. But launch is only the beginning of this adventure.
Marvel's Avengers delivers a narrative over multiple years, with exciting new content released at a regular basis.
Like the Avengers, you and your friends are stronger together. You'll assemble into teams of up to 4 players online.
There you go, Pug.
Where you can master
My
extraordinary
goodness.
abilities, where you can customize a growing roster of heroes and defend the Earth.
It's that
from
growing
ever-escalating
roster of
threats.
heroes.
Oh yes, oh yes.
I'm telling you, man,
And
you
to make
gotta.
sure everyone comes on this journey with us,
I think
we're
you jumped the
incredibly
gun.
thrilled to announce that every new superhero and every new region will be delivered at no additional cost.
See, they're gonna keep updating it, and they're just gonna add heroes.
So our promise to the community is that we won't have random loot boxes or pay-to-win scenarios.
Yeah. This game represents a collaboration across Crystal Dynamics, Marvel Games, I know you're out here, IDOS Montreal, these guys are here, Nixie Software,
I want to see the gameplay. Please, please, please,
our
please,
new
please show
Crystal
me the
Northwest
gameplay.
studio,
Please show us. Show us the
and
gameplay.
everyone at Square Enix.
Please show us the gameplay. They're talking about DLC before we even see the gameplay. Damn it.
So our game is about embracing your powers
on,
and living
please.
your superhero dreams. We have an exclusive gameplay demo in our
Thank
booth
God.
that will show
Thank
you more
God.
of the core campaign, its
That's what we
original
want to
story,
actually see.
and our superheroes in action.
I get like kind of
So,
irritated when
Marvel's
we
Avengers
start
will
talking
release
about DLC
worldwide
before we show
on PS4,
gameplay.
Xbox One, Stadia, and PC. We got you covered. And we're excited to be partnering with PlayStation to bring some awesome surprises to the PlayStation audience, including early beta access and unique benefits that we'll be revealing in the future. But before we go,
Sounds
we
like
have
Sony
one
paid
final
them.
glimpse into our world, including when you'll get to play this game.
Yeah, it sounds like Sony
This is
paid up.
what's next for the Avengers. Thank you, true believers.
All right, see the gameplay.
Progress, Hank? I have a plan, but it's risky. Hank, that doesn't look ready.
Come on, Tony, live a little.
No, that is Hank Pym, baby.
Unbelievable. It worked.
It's sort of cute when they're small.
Ah, didn't doubt you for a second, Hank.
Okay, Where's the gameplay? What the hell? What? Where was the gameplay? What? Huh? The hell just happened? I'm so confused. They just literally said gameplay and what? What just happened? All right, well, you got what you wanted. I mean, you got what we heard from the kind of the early leak of what it was going to be like. It's got a story and it's online multiplayer with updated heroes as time goes on. So there you go. I would really like to see what it is, but I guess we have to wait for somebody who's at the show to post it because there's probably a demo at the show. So I would recommend looking around and seeing if somebody posts the demo, a recording of it or something, because we're not gonna see it otherwise. Much better conference than last year though. Like, legit at a certain point, I was like, they're killing this. Like, so way better conference. Way better conference. All right, I'm gonna go. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know what you thought. We'll probably break some of the bigger games up into different things. I feel like the Final Fantasy one's definitely gotta be, the Final Fantasy 8 has gotta be one of its own too. But yeah, remember that Nintendo is tomorrow morning. So let's finish it with a bang. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there is some Square Enix stuff in the Nintendo one too.